Get on your feet, Tiger fans. Let's get loud. Let's go. Let's get active. Let's go.
Yeah, man. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready for an action-packed episode. Man, we back again.
We back.
Week two.
Baby.
It's your boy B-Easy.
V-Keyz.
And this is the
Uplayedtho podcast. Let's go.
All right. This is a special week, kids. Clemson's playing this week, Labor Day weekend. So it's gonna be a little bit different of an episode, man. We about to get live. We about to get active. Yeah.
Ready.
All right, so I think it's only right that we talk about, I guess, what they call it, week 0.
Yeah, week 0 just popped off in the books. So how you want to start off with that?
Let's go ahead and talk about them non-conference Notre Dame, the Irish, the Fighting Irish.
Yeah.
So I was able to check out the game. You know, I had a lot going on the weekend, but checked out the game. And Notre Dame, they kind of started off a little slow. I think when I looked at the score, I think it was like 14-0. And Navy, I don't expect them to. It's different caliber, right? Different caliber schools. But I think that Navy was able to just kind of maybe get some exercise out there. They ended up getting.
Yeah, they got mollywopped. I mean, of course, you don't expect nothing. They just run a triple option, no passing game, no threat whatsoever. So Sam Hartman's first game as an Irish, he looked good. Props to him. I mean, it is like his 12th year in the league though, in college. But
yeah, man.
He had 4 tugs, so they ain't playing nobody. So we'll see how they progress. But a good start for Sam Hartman.
Yep, it's a good start. We're gonna see what kind of respect they're able to earn. Navy, shouts out to them. You know what I mean? Your first game, that's a tough game. But let's go over to USC. I think they're number 6 if I recall. They were playing San Jose State.
Nobody.
Oh.
And I seen all the. I was give Caleb Williams the Heisman now. Let's not front. The boy bad. The boy did win the Heisman. I give him his props, but it's San Jose State. Not go goo goo gaga off week 0.
A little scrimmage game for them.
It's a scrimmage. You know what I mean? So, they still don't got no defense. San Jose put up 28.
Oh my goodness.
So I mean, with who?
Exactly. And my thing is, right, they got to really be mindful of the run defense. They got to be able to stop the run. And USC, I mean, they're known for putting points on the board, right? So, the first half, it was, I'm not gonna say it was competitive. I never thought they were in jeopardy of losing the game, but it was at least more interesting than the Notre Dame game. But I think there's some questions there. But they're safe at number 6 with the cupcake that they played first game. So that was pretty much it for week 0.
That's all for week 0 as far as South Carolina State. They lost 37-0 to Jackson State. Real quick, Buddy Pugh's last year, legendary coach. Props to Buddy Pugh. Shout out to South Carolina State, my parents' alma mater, them Bulldogs.
Okay.
I mean, so. Hopefully they can rebound the season. Jackson State got off to a great start, so they might.
It's good to see Jackson State, didn't completely fall out because SC State was kind of owning them.
Shout out to Diddy for the $1 million donation.
Yeah.
Gotta keep these HBCUs, keep them funded. You know what I mean?
Keep it going, man. Let's keep them on TV, man. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that's week 0. So we're gonna get into this first segment. Easy work, right? So this easy work is a segment just to talk about who we think is gonna get that easy work this week, right?
Easy dub.
Exactly. So we got a lot of great games coming up this week. I mean, it's flooded from. We got games. I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Sunday, and
full
Monday.
slate. Sunday, Monday. You got the primetime game. So.
Just love it.
We're going to talk about that later. All right, so who do I think is going to get that easy work? It's really tough because it's the first week. Everybody's not going to show their hand. You had a lot of changes from last year to this year, so it's really hard to say who's going to get the easy work. We got some games that we'll talk about later, but I really want to see. I want to see what Boulder, Colorado's able to do. Um, so we're gonna talk about that later. But really mindful of that game. But I think the team that everybody is on this year is LSU. What is Brian Kelly going to be able to do? The first game is Florida State. No slouch. No slouch. Um, and I think they're coming back. They got a solid team. We're expecting a lot from them, but it's really hard to say who's going to get that easy work. But to tell you the truth, I think it's going to be the Florida Gators.
Okay, they got Utah Thursday night.
They got a ranked team. They're playing against a ranked team, and I got love for Florida because ETN little brother down there, man, and
Yeah.
I want to see what he does this.
Shout out to Trevor. Got them burners like his big bro.
Yeah. So, excited to see the game. I just think that, Utah may have a little bit too much for him. I think Florida's coach is on the hot seat.
But you remember Florida beat them last year though.
Mm-hmm.
I came in they ranked to the swamp. Florida beat them in the swamp. So
Game one. Florida Gators, Florida boys, man, y'all better show what that SEC can do, man. So we'll see. But easy work, I think, is going to be them Florida Gators.
okay, I see you.
All right, so Keys, man, we got some really tough matchups, some really exciting games, man. What are the 4 games you looking forward to watching?
The Florida Utah Thursday night that kind of kicks off the weekend. Then Saturday, the Battle of the Border, North Carolina, South Carolina, right here in the QC, Charlotte. We're gonna have game day here. That's gonna be a big one, 7:30. Drake Mayo returns to Charlotte. He's not going back. This is gonna be his only game there. He ain't going back. So Drake Mayo be there. Widely considered that he'll be like the number 2 pick in the next draft.
They really love that boy, man. They took the L last year though.
We'll see what Spencer Rattler and boys talking about. I mean,
what they can cook up.
They ended last year hot. I give them that. So they're coming in with this year. A little momentum as far as how they ended the year, beating Tennessee and then beating us back.
I will say this though, right? For South Carolina, last year I think a lot of teams. I'm not gonna say that they were sleeping on South Carolina, but they didn't consider South Carolina a threat like that. So they may have marked them on the calendar and said, "Hey, we got South Carolina. All right, we're gonna rest you. We resting you.
Yeah.
Hey, we gonna take our foot off the gas."
It was like these is Holtz's Gamecocks.
Yeah.
They ain't doing that. But
Hey.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is a son of a beamer, one of the best to ever do in college football.
Trust me, they made some noise. So they getting prepared for it now.
Yeah. So, okay, that's one game we're looking forward to. Saturday at 7:30.
Carolina battle.
TCU, Colorado. TCU coming off national championship, the worst mollywhopping I ever seen in the Natty. I mean, but hey, you still got to make it though, so they get props for making it.
Georgia front line was tough to deal with.
Georgia defense was probably one of the best in college football history, especially the year before that when they had 10 cats drafted first round, something like that. Something crazy. But it's interesting to see because we got Garrett Riley. My Tigers got Garrett Riley now, so we expect the offense to take a step back. Max Duggan is gone. They lost my man first round receiver. He gone. So all eyes are gonna be on Deon though. All eyes gonna be on Deon, bro.
Yeah.
You bought that swag to Colorado, and you got Shador. Is Shador gonna be a dark horse Heisman? What have you?
Can they? And they're gonna have a lot. That audience is gonna tune in. Man, I think he's about to break some records, man. It's the first game, and it's a decent matchup.
Who records he got to break?
Yeah,
Colorado.
No, I'm just I'm talking about viewership only. Viewership only, man. Them season tickets are sold out, so we already know what where they at with it. But all right, so we also got Florida State LSU Monday night. I will say this: SEC versus ACC. A lot of talk has been made about Florida State. A lot of talk has been made about LSU, Brian Kelly. I think that, from a ranking standpoint, this is going to have a lot of impact on the go forward.
Oh, absolutely.
LSU, if it's a tight game, I think that from the college, you know how they play the polls. I don't think that Florida State's going to drop that much. Um, I will say this from an ACC standpoint. I think that if they lose a tight game, probably do not move.
Who? Florida State.
Florida State, they probably don't move.
They'll move. They'll move.
Think you
They'll drop.
think they drop if they play a tough game? Because honestly, man, if you're looking at the matchups, you got South Carolina, UNC, right? That's
Them ranked.
either one of them, right?
North Carolina 2021. Fact check that.
But if we look at where Clemson is ranked, where Florida State is ranked, Clemson's playing Duke, Florida State's playing LSU. I think they're going to give a lot of respect to the LSU team.
Well, they got Florida State 8, we 9. They got them above us. So
A 2.5-point favorite.
it is a tight game. We're gonna go ahead and do our prediction for that game right now.
Well, let's wait.
Okay.
Let's wait. But
Wait.
so we can talk about it, right? They're a 2.5-point favorite, LSU. If it's a field goal game, do you think Florida State drops?
Yeah.
Top 10.
In number 8, yeah, they'll be 10 or 11.
Right. All right, you heard it here from Keyz. You heard it here from Keyz first, man. PAT. Your team better get that dub, man, or they out of here. It's over with.
We won, or because it ain't happening in the Valley.
Not happening.
We'll get there later.
All right. So we got we weren't going. I wasn't going to talk about this one, but kind of home team. Well, not home team because Clemson is the home team. But you got Coastal Carolina, man. They going to UCLA.
Yeah, the Chanticleers going out west.
Think they got enough heat for them, man? You think?
Nah, but I will say shout out to them. The last couple of years they've been putting in work. They was even ranked briefly. I think it was a couple seasons ago. It was in the AP top 25. I'm like, okay. Clemson and Coastal Carolina representing.
Shout out to them, man. Josh Norman. That's Josh Norman's alma mater, right? I think he went to Coastal.
Maybe so. We'll
Yeah.
also fact check that, but don't expect much.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and move on, but let's touch on this real quick. And I don't know enough about what Louisville has. I know that the quarterback their Lamar Jackson Light is playing for the Patriots. All right, he on the
Him.
this guy looked really good.
Do.
Really good in preseason. Hopefully he gets an opportunity. Georgia Tech, Louisville, ACC matchup. So we're gonna be on the lookout for that. All right. So let's talk about big plays from back in the day, man.
Do it.
I'm not gonna lie, man. This is one of my favorite segments right here. We get an opportunity to go back in the vault,
Yeah.
talk about them Tigers,
Know it.
just talk about where we was, the emotions that we had on certain plays, man. Some of the key players that we remember and still talk about today. So
Yeah.
all right, Keyz, man, you wanna go ahead and pop this one off first?
I'll pop it off because I got several. Since we 6 days away from kickoff, we got several prominent number 6 that wore that orange and white. We got Charlie Whitehurst.
Yeah.
Good things in that 6. We got Jacoby Ford, one of our most electrifying return man ever. Did some great things in that 6.
Kobe.
We got my man Nuke.
Man.
We got Nuke. We got number 6. We got DeAndre Hopkins, baby. Straight up from the upstate. So I'm gonna go with 4th and 16. Everybody know what that means.
Oh man.
4th and 16 versus LSU. And LSU had arguably the best defense in the year that year, 2012. 4th and 16. We needed to drive. We need to go down to get a field goal. What Ties do? Drop back. Where he at? Boom. Middle. 16. My bad. 6. Scoop.
Man.
4th and 16, I bet. 6 got that converted. Got a couple other big catches on that drive. Went on, kicked the game-winning field goal versus LSU. And that's one of our wins that catapulted
Exactly.
this whole run.
Exactly.
So that LSU win, that was a big.
And the thing about that one is the reason that it's a big play is because your heart is beating because you know it's fourth.
We got to have it.
We got to have this.
To have it, bro.
You toss it to Mr. Reliable. Man, he got glue on the gloves.
Shout out to Eric Matt Lang on the line too. You know what I mean? The offensive line that created the space.
Yeah.
Tries to go do his thing, and we convert that and go get that dub to.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the O-line, man. They don't get enough respect, man. They don't get enough respect.
We done had some good ones on that line too, man. We gonna get some of them on.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I like that one.
Where you at? Where you at with the big play from back in the day?
Since you went with Newt.
With Newt.
I think I might break Sammy out then.
Oh, bring the deuce out then.
All right.
What are you talking about?
So I'm gonna take everybody back real quick. Some of y'all may know about this, man. I know the fans will, but I know Keyz know. So I'm going Clemson Auburn. So I remember Auburn won the championship. Cam Newton the previous year, I think it was like 2010. So this is 2011 year. They had a winning streak, right? It was like 16, 17 games, something like that. Best in the nation at the time, all this hype, Tigers against the Tigers, blase. I can't remember their coach's name, man. He was there for a long time. Gus Malzahn. So
Gus at that time?
was it Gus? No, Gus didn't win.
It was you wouldn't have said it, I would have got his name. Like it's on the tip of my tongue, but go ahead. I'll think of it.
All right. So fresh off the chip, man, they feeling great about themselves. We start the game. I think we go down 14-0. We're down 14-0. We storm back. Couple of touchdowns right before the half. I think we scored right before the half because we was getting the ball back. I remember Dwayne Allen in the corner.
Award winner.
Then Ellington ran it in. Right. So we got that touchdown. Right after the half. Man. Taj drops back. It's Sammy, I think, in between the hash. And I just knew, because he caught it kind of awkward. And there was two defenders right there. Man, he split them. Not only did he get the first down, gone.
Gone, boy.
Breakaway speed. And that was when you knew the game was turning, right there. That moment. Because we tied the game up, came right back, hit him in the mouth right after halftime, man. Loose was loose.
That was a great game, too. And Sammy went off that game. I'm going to have to look up the stats.
Yeah.
Sammy went off that game.
Man, we
Andre Ellington, Dwayne Allen, man.
Shout out to him, man. We had some players back then, man. We had some players on that squad, wasn't able to achieve what they wanted to achieve. I know Taj, he never was able to get over the hump with South Carolina, but man, we had some key pieces, man. Some great players.
Great times, great teams, set the whole foundation for this legendary run that we've been on for the decade plus that we on right now.
We was heating up, everybody was asleep, man. Then next thing you know, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, we ain't gonna hold y'all, man. That was big plays from back in the day. All right, so now Keyz, let's get into your segment, man. Keys to victory. And let's go back to this Boulder, Colorado matchup with TCU.
Okay.
So this game has a lot of implications. It's Deon's first Power 5 game. TCU, they got to the chip, got mollywopped, and they lost their OC, right? So what do you think both teams need in order to just go ahead and get this dub first week?
Keys is keys. Deon and them boys, them Buffaloes out of Colorado, I would say, obviously we haven't seen what their product is because Britton Venables' words, he wasn't giving this players pink slips like Deon did. He came with a hard little soundbite for Prime with that one, but TCU, we gonna see what they made of after what you said, losing their OC, losing the national championship game. You go from the natty, and then we're gonna see how you lost your quarterback, you lost some of your top offensive weapons. I really don't know how the defense is looking. It was trash in the championship game.
Yeah. Hate trash.
I would say, talk to him, Kawhi. Shador. I mean, I think he has some talent. I'm not sure what the rest of their offense really look like. So we'll kind of see. This will be a great barometer for them for Deon's first Power Five game, playing the game against who was just in the Natty last year. So I mean,
Exactly.
you can't get no unless you play in Georgia. You can't start off no better than that really for your first litmus test.
So do you think that they putting a little, of course, it's Dion. A lot of talk has been said. Do you think they're putting a little too much pressure on him for his first game?
Nah, it's prime time, baby. That's what he want.
Prime time.
That's what he bring, dog. He bring it. That's what
You
he want.
you playing against a team like you said just got to the national championship game. You know they got mollywop. They put known to put points up.
Beat Michigan.
They beat
Oh, I mean,
they beat Harbaugh.
Harbaugh.
But I think that just from my opinion, there's gonna be a lot of eyes on him. I hope that it's a competitive game. Either way, it's gonna be a lot to learn from. If you look at previous year, Colorado's record, I mean, they can't do no worse, right? So,
They win 2 games. They doubled their wins total from last year. So that'd be amazing.
so what do you think? What do you think is respectable as far as a win season?
For Colorado this year, I think honestly, I mean, six. I was gonna say 6 or 7. I'm not sure. I didn't look at their schedule. I mean, like I say,
We can pull it. We can pull it up later and go.
can't go down from one win unless you. I mean, they gonna win. They gonna win a couple games. They not gonna be 0-11 or 0-12. So see what they get.
All right. Well, that's keys to victory, man. So we gonna see, man. It's gonna be interesting. I'm definitely tuning in for that game. We're gonna have a couple going at the same time here. Probably give y'all some little behind the scenes on how we do things. As far as the tailgating, the game situation, and whatnot. But we're gonna go get into some NFL talk.
Talk the league. Let's talk the league. Let's get it.
Let's talk the league, man. It's a lot of exciting games. I'm gonna go ahead. And just go ahead and put it out there for the Jets, man. I'm a Jets fan. Um, and I think this year, man, we mortgaged a lot on this future, man. We went out spending a lot of money, got us a quarterback, got us a Hall of Famer.
A quarterback.
Yeah. We went out and got one of them Florida State boys, man. We got Dalvin Cook,
Hmm?
right? Brees Hall coming back off injury. So Garrett Wilson, right? He one of the rookies of the year on the offense.
Out in camp.
Yep. And we got the defensive rookie, Sauce Gardner. So we gonna see Quentin Williams, man. He out
Williams
here
up front.
doing his thing.
Is an anchor.
Man.
So y'all got pieces in place.
So it's a lot of bright spots. It's a lot of bright spots, man. So we're gonna see how that go. But you can go ahead and run down who your team, kids.
Yeah. Before that, and then y'all open up with the Bills too.
Oh yeah,
So
Dalvin's brother.
9-11. Yeah, Cook versus Cook too.
Gonna give
So,
little brother a little beat down, man. Show him that, hey, man, you're not there yet. You're not there yet.
Be a great introduction to the AFC for Aaron Rodgers. His first week is my favorite quarterback of all time, A-Rod. But the Panthers, let's talk a little Panthers real quick. We got the number 1 pick, Bryce Young. Bama, he a Bama boy, a Heisman Trophy winner. Did his thing, show it out. But he got touched up in the preseason, bro. He got touched up because our line was looking trash. Well, our line was looking trash, boy. So, you hear Frank Wright's talking, we don't want to show too much and yada yada. I mean, I get it, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
show us something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Show me something. I need to see 6 out this one.
Yeah, man.
Give me some kind of confidence leading to week 1 when we in ATL for a division game. So, and honestly, we don't have a number 1 receiver. We don't. We got Thielen. We got guys, bro. We don't got a guy. So
Traded away your number 1 receiver to get your quarterback.
yeah, DJ Moore is a Bear now, and he been showing out in preseason. I mean, like I said, it's preseason, but I mean, DJ Moore was the best receiver we had. He gone.
So looking at the state of the state of the union with the Panthers, do you feel like the move that they made to get Bryce Young was the best move at the time, seeing as the state of the team? It's a lot of things y'all did last year that I was questioning. You know, the whole coaching situation. We're not gonna get into that.
I was mad about that, but yeah, let's not touch on that.
Yeah, defense was playing. Defense was playing.
Balling.
Yeah.
Defense was balling.
So just in your opinion, what do you think was needed?
As far as right now, I don't think we leveraged too much of the future with Bryce because given he's a Heisman winner, played at Bama, battle tested in the SEC. But like I did say before, we need a little work on the line. We'll see how that pan out. We don't really have a true number one. We got Thielen. We got a couple guys. We got some decent guys. We got a rookie. He nice. But, that unproven commodity. Thielen's been like a number two as a Viking pretty much his whole career. He's had some – shoot, I picked him up for fantasy, a couple of years. I mean, he's reliable. You know what I mean? But we do got Hayden Hurst at tight end, so that's a good little boost for us, former Gamecock.
Sound like you feeling pretty good about your team right now.
I'm feeling good about my defense. Our secondary, we got Action Jackson back there. You know what I mean? As long as he stay healthy, I think secondary be intact. We got Spider-Man up front, Brian Burns. We got Shaq Thompson on just roaming around. We got a defense. Like Carolina, thing is about us though.
Sound like they going to the chip, y'all.
We keep us a front seven now. We keep us a front seven since we had Luke and the boys. You know what I mean? So shout out to Luke, Thomas Davis.
Yep.
I'm not saying they as talented as that group, but we have a talented front seven, talented defense, so we can make some noise.
What would you have done? What would you have done, man, if Cam and them boys was able to get Super Bowl though?
Yeah. Go back 2015. Whew, talking about hype. Cause if you remember, man, we was undefeated. That's when that was Deshaun Watson first starting year. 2015, we was undefeated. And the Panthers is undefeated.
Did Cam win the MVP that year?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won the
MVP. Of course, yeah. Won it handily, easily. We blew the doors off the Cardinals in the NFC Championship game at the crib. I'm talking about blew the doors off them bro. So
that in a jar, man.
That was our year. Man. But Broncos. We ain't gonna get into it, but that fumble.
Yeah, wish we could have got that one back, Cam, man. We was ready to go out, man. We was ready to have a good time that night. All right, man. So with that being said, I think your first game is Atlanta.
ATL.
All right, man. I think J5, man. Shout out to 5. He actually going to that game.
Okay. What up, boy?
So let's talk about this then, man. Let's talk about divisions now. All right. So you can go ahead and start with your division, man. How you feel about it?
All right. So Derek Carr is a Saint. Alvin Kamara suspended 3 games off rip, so that'll hurt their development and their chemistry together. They still got Michael Thomas.
Do they got Michael Thomas?
I got to be real with you that quick.
I don't know, man, because he was hurt for a while.
because he wasn't healthy. So, but hey, they do got Brian Bessee on that line. So shout out to that Tiger, Brian Bessee.
So question. So you mentioned Derek Carr.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they still got Jameis?
Yeah, they still got Jameis on the roster.
Have they named Carr the starter?
Yeah, I believe he's a starter.
Okay.
So I really only see the Saints. Atlanta, I don't really see nothing going on. The Bucks, Baker, nah, don't believe it. So it just come down to us. Like,
went from Brady to Baker.
I feel like we got the best defense in the division. I do. I feel like we got the strongest defense.
All right, y'all. Keys telling lies. We're gonna go ahead and move on to let me.
God damn.
Hey, so
all right, go ahead. All right, what's up with that AFC East and AFC North?
Hold on, man. Let me get. We gonna get to the AFC, man. I'm not gonna be a hater. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm looking at your division. There's opportunity there because I don't believe in none. I don't believe in Atlanta.
Mm-mm.
I mean, they got a lot of work to do down there. They need a coach. The Panthers. I'll come back to the Panthers. They're the home team. The Saints, I don't believe in them. I never put no money backing on them. As far as the Bucks go,
I don't believe it, bro. I mean,
y'all got a strong case, man. I was hating a little bit. But y'all got a strong case, man. If y'all can string some wins together, because I think y'all got Atlanta. If y'all go out there, play well, get some confidence about yourself, the defense, I think there's gonna be some opportunities there. But as long as y'all can pass protect, man, I'm gonna go with you, man.
Alright.
I'm going with them Panthers, man.
Bet.
So let's
Yeah.
go NFC North. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Green Bay, I gonna miss Aaron Rodgers. Y'all not doing nothing. I don't believe in Lions. The Bears, I like this. I would like to see them do well, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Got Kirk Cousins, Jefferson. I mean, I'm picking the Vikings.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't sleep on the Lions. Like I wouldn't just dismiss them because they win the Lambeau and beat A-Rod in his last game in a uniform. So I can't totally dismiss the Lions. Bears, Justin Fields, he has a receiver now. We'll see how DJ Moore helps him develop, which I think DJ alone with Justin's talent, I mean that might be worth 2 wins alone, possibly. Green Bay, will say love. He showed some flashes in the preseason. He was kind of balling, but nah. So I'm gonna go with Kirk and them boy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with Kirk and JJ.
Okay, he came back.
Jefferson as the. I mean, I don't know if it's arguable, but I mean,
He wanted them, man. And I'm just go ahead and put this out here, man. Every time we see these highlights on ESPN or we see these highlights on YouTube of these players catching one-handed passes in practice, dog, that does nothing for me, right? Like, congratulations. Everybody trying to be
game, though.
Yeah, everybody trying to be Odell. Everybody trying to have that Odell moment. This practice. If I'm a coach and I see you do that, I'm be like, hey, brother, I got a seat for you right here.
But he did it in the game though.
Yeah. Now Odell did it in the game. He had no choice.
I'm talking about Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, no. Now I ain't talking about Justin Jefferson because Justin Jefferson, man, you held me down in fantasy. Hey, brother, do what you need to do.
I do got to say this before we move on. Like that catch, which was arguably the best game of the season last year. The Vikings at the Bills last year. That catch that Jefferson made, I think it was 4th and 18. I think, and you could see the whole Bills sideline jumping up because they thought my man had an interception, dog. Jefferson one-handed that mug, just straight one-handed. Like, old buddy had 2 hands on it. Bro, that's one of the best catches I've seen in my life. And at that moment, I'm like, yo.
Say he making a case.
And it might be GOAT.
Say he may be. Hey, we got drop. That's a drop.
And it might be
a
GOAT.
drop. Hey man, y'all might hear that next time, man. I'm telling you, you might. Hey, you gonna hear that one next time.
He ate us up in the natty. I give him his props. Him and Jamar Chase ate us up in that natty, but
God damn, boy. All right. So let's go ahead and go NFC East, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and just I ain't even gonna make it a I ain't gonna make it a thing, man. PAT. I'm rocking with you, man. We going Cowboys. I love Jalen Hurts, but we going Cowboys, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. Huh? That man said, "Come on, man.
Come on now, dog."
Nah, bro.
You don't believe in them boys?
No. The Commanders.
Bruh.
Right. Don't the Commanders sound like we'll be marching down the street?
Man,
Commanders. Come on.
Whoever
y'all
came
6 years old,
up with that name, I know everybody who's a Washington fan was looking around like, I'm gonna have to walk around here with this on my chest.
Hey, but shout out to the fam though. That's diehard Commander fans. Leon, Kelsey, Tyree. Shout out to the fam. But y'all ain't doing nothing.
Oh, shout out to Gerard too, man. Shout out to Gerard. That's his team, man. The Commanders.
Okay, and the Giants. We got Sexy Dexy holding down the line. Former Tiger, All-American, the champion.
We got some Tigers on the team.
Yeah, we got newly acquired Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah,
and which my man Kyle Brandt from NFL Game Day on NFL Network.
Yep.
Which he said this other day, which was cool. He's like, you know how in the draft they have player comps. Isaiah's player comp was LeBron James. That's this kind of athlete he is. So
I mean, I agree he's an athlete, but Let's. Oh, come on, man.
Hey,
Greatest
look-
of all
look, though.
time.
But
He got some
he was-
work to do now.
He was not utilized right in Arizona. He still made some splash plays when he did. God. Splash plays. He didn't be talking to
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, so Isaiah Simmons is a great pickup for the Giants defense. Saquon got his deal. He got his 1-year deal. Daniel Jones is improved, and they beat Minnesota last year in Minnesota playoffs. So they're still right there. The Cowboys, nah, bro. Like it's every single year we're
man.
gonna be
It was-
11-5.
It was picked with
Believe it, bro.
love, and I will say this: what has me doubting that pick is one, the Eagles just went to the Super Bowl.
Ain't even got to them yet. I'm waiting on that.
They just went to the Super Bowl. Cowboys just traded for Trey Lance.
Hmm.
That tells me that they are worried at the quarterback position. Dak is in practice throwing interceptions.
3-1 practice.
You know, I mean, this Dak last year, man. He can't make it happen. Ezekiel Elliott, he playing for the Patriots now. He gone.
So
I mean, I got questions in the running game. I mean, you know what?
yeah, well,
I'm sticking with you, Pat, man. But them Eagles is gonna be a lot to overcome.
Well, I will say this: Zeke is almost addition by subtraction because he was on the decline already, bro.
He was, but
So,
but
Tony
you know
Pollard.
what? He could pass protect. Tony Pollard could not pass protect.
Oh,
I'm not even
no,
gonna
bro.
I'm not even gonna
So
do it.
the last game against the 49ers, he could pass protect when he was flat on his behind.
Well,
on his ass.
come on. Look what they was doing though. They out here doing they out here doing trick plays. Because man, they just so trash.
He got
they
trapped
coaching.
the
You
trailer,
know what,
bro.
PAT man, I can't even do it, man. I'm sorry. I didn't talk myself out of it, man.
Hey, I
I'm going with them Eagles, man.
don't know why you talked yourself into it because we in NFC North.
I'm going with
excuse
them
me,
Eagles, man.
NFC East, we're going to fly Eagles fly because Jalen Hurts coming back. You still got AJ out there, one of the best in the league. Period. We got a tiger in the secondary, Kayvon Wallace. He's gonna do work. You got Devontae Adams. Come on, bro. They still got a squad. Almost won the Super Bowl anyway. And if it wasn't for Jalen Hurts' fumble that was returned for a touchdown, they might have won the Super Bowl against.
I'm thinking about it. Where's McKenzie? We talking about DBs from Clemson. McKenzie Alexander, man. Where's he at?
I forget where he at. Was with them, I think.
Shout out McKenzie, man. He's one of my favorite.
Number
one of
2
my favorite DBs, man. Shut down corner.
all time.
Shut down corner, man. Real Revis for us. But.
Division we got next, man. Where we going?
All right, so we're going to NFC West, man.
Trash,
Trash, man.
AF.
Trash, but I will say this. I think Debo and them might have something out here, man.
I mean, look what they got, bro.
Caffrey. Yeah, look what they got in the division.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know. Now Gino
His
on
thing.
them Seahawks, man.
he did his thing, but
Ex Jets quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He doing better now, but he better days.
everybody.
They got Russell up out of there, but man, I think San Francisco, man, that defense, Nick Bosa, man, too much for him.
Yeah, the 49ers got that division easy. I ain't gonna talk about nobody else.
Shout out to Blaze, man. Sound like you're gonna get this Blitz package, man. Shout out to Blaze, man. Y'all tune into Blitz package, man. You can see that or listen to that on Apple Podcast, man.
IG Blitz package.
Dropping every week, man. Dropping every week. All right, so let's go on to the AFC.
Run through them.
So AFC North. Much as I hate to say it, I think it's a 2-horse race. Even though I like Mike Tomlin, I think it's a 2-horse race. I think it's between the Bengals and the Browns.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you know what? T. Higgins, man, you my guy, man. I want to see what D4 do this year, man.
D4, baby.
He got a number 1 receiver. Thanks to the Cowboys.
Oop.
Ain't giving away for nothing. Giving away from a bag of Skittles.
Chubb.
Catch up. That defense is right. Who's the other guy? Who's the other on the line? No. On the line. On the line.
Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett, yeah.
So yeah. So I mean,
I'm going Browns. I'm going Browns, and it's because Deshaun's back, man, and he trying to shut the naysayers up, man. He still can ball out here.
okay, and I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I think he's gonna have a statement year. He had a whole off season. My order, AFC North. I'm gonna go Browns. Go Ravens. Go Bengals. I'm gonna go Steelers. I just think the Bengals they'd had a couple years, good years. I think they just maybe take a step back. The division kind of strong. So
Yeah, man.
what else we get?
So Lamar got his money, man, and I love it. It's a hard division, man, because you got the Steelers, you got Mike Tomlin. I want to see him do well. I want to see Lamar do well. I want to see Deshaun do well. T. Higgins. I could care less about Joe Burrow, but
Burt.
no hate intended. All right, let's go to NFC South. We already know, man.
You already know.
We already know, man.
Talk to him, Trevor.
Hey,
Talk to him, Trav. We got some Tigers anchoring that. If Travis stay healthy this year, Trevor Lawrence got Calvin Ridley back.
oh yeah. He looked fast. He looked faster than the camera out there.
Oh man, yeah, he's looking explosive. You know what I mean? So the Colts, they can't fix their Jonathan Taylor situation. Titans, no. Derrick Henry, you still gonna do your little work, but y'all can't never really get over the hump.
One-dimensional.
Texans, hell nah. You already know. See this route, cool, but nah, he ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence league right here.
Trevor Lawrence league, man. All right, so let's go to AFC East. We didn't talk about AFC East yet, man. So the team that's on Hard Knocks right now is the reason.
Boom then.
Aaron Rodgers, he was not appreciated in Green Bay. He was not appreciated, but you know what? You're gonna be appreciated in New York, right? Because New York's, they like to say it's a Giants town. It's over with. I know Knight is probably somewhere saying, "Yo, y'all in New Jersey," but you know what? We own New Jersey and New York. That's how that go. That's how that go. The Bills is tough. Tua, I'm not expecting much from Tua.
Okay.
Not.
He making up, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yo, do it. Yeah, man. Who you finna?
Shout out to Lou Young.
Who he finna fight, man? So I will say I like Tyreek Hill, man. He down there at Miami, man. 305.
Got Waddle.
That's what 305 Miami Heat. That's my team. Y'all not finna do nothing. The Jets is too stacked. I'm just happy that the Patriots is at the bottom of the barrel when you look at the
Facts.
Congrats, Bill Belichick.
Facts.
Congrats.
Okay. So looking at the division, I believe that the Bills have been overrated for the last 3 years. My personal opinion. Josh Allen is good, but they're like, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. Bro, they got that work against the Bengals at the crib. The DeMar Hamlin game. Shout out to DeMar Hamlin. We hope you.
Out to you, man.
Glad to see you make a full recovery and you back playing. Just stay healthy, stay on that field. But this division,
shout out
man,
Bronny too, man. Glad to see you.
Shout out to Bronny, man.
Good, man.
Recovery. Dolphins. I think shout out to Christian Wilkins, one of our best D linemen ever. But I'm gonna go Jets. This division, not to hype you up.
I mean, it's a lot to like, man. It's a lot to like when you start going
A-Rod.
down the names.
Rod is arguably my favorite player of all time, my favorite quarterback.
Mhm.
You got Dalvin, you got a defense. You had Sauce as a rookie last year, was easily one of the best in the league. Period. Off gate.
Mm-hmm.
Williams, one of the best D linemen in the league in his first couple of years. So I like the Jets because I don't think the Bills. I mean, with Allen and Stephon Diggs, I don't know, man. But
It's hard to tell because they had some stories come out that they have issues, right? And I don't know what's true and what's not, but the Stephon he shot it down. But I was looking at his body language, man.
Yeah, body language tell it all.
Man, might be some rough times there in Buffalo, man. It might be over with.
What division we on? AFC West.
AFC West, man. So let's go ahead and talk about it, man. You got the Chargers, right? Justin Herbert, he got paid. He got paid well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
too well. The Raiders, I don't know what they're doing with Garoppolo. He's hurt, right? I don't know.
You tell me.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what he got going on down there. But if we gonna be just keep it a buck, we're gonna keep it a buck. I don't expect nothing out of Russell.
No.
Nathaniel.
Nah.
Right? Herbert, I think they the only one that can give the Chiefs some comp.
Of course.
They fresh off Super Bowl. A tough Super Bowl too, because they played the Eagles, man. So to be honest, man, I think it's Kansas City's division. Shout out to Twan, man. Shout out to Twan. You might have, I don't know, man.
Another one.
I don't.
Shout out to the agent, my man. Yeah, really what we're looking at is you can't call it a rivalry because the Chargers haven't beaten them, but every time they play them, it's a game. Years ago, Monday Night Football, I was at Twan crib. I mean, this one went to like 1:30. It was 50 something to 50 something. You remember that game?
It was one of the highest scoring games in
all time.
Yeah.
So when I was at Twan crib watching it, man, he was on pins and needles, bro. But Patty still reigns supreme. Andy Reid reigns supreme. But shout out to my man, the real Mike Dub for the Chargers. If him and Keenan Allen can stay healthy,
if they can kick Keenan Allen, man, he's had problems staying healthy, and honestly, he's one of the top receivers in the game. It's just you're right, staying healthy.
Well,
we know what Mike Will can do.
Go with a bold prediction.
Right, I'm listening.
Chargers win that division this year.
Chargers win the division.
Yeah.
Hey, I think Twan gonna have something to say about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. But if the boy is healthy, I think they do to get a dub over KC. They do.
Yeah,
sorry, bro. They do.
So it's hard for me to make that prediction because I feel like once Tyreek was gone, that was going to be an issue, right? And they didn't really lose a step.
I retract that bold prediction. With a bolder prediction,
go ahead.
Kansas City Chiefs just signed our boy Justin Ross, number 8.
Okay.
So with that addition, I think he's gonna blossom this year, and I think reading the Chiefs.
That boy fell back, didn't he? All right.
Got you, Twan. I got your back.
All right.
Come on now, dog.
All right. So I think we in agreement. We in agreement with that one. All right.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and talk about who coming out. Who coming out of ACC?
Okay. We back to our Tigers. We back to the ACC. Division champions are we defending ACC champions? So 8-0 last year in the division in the conference. We're gonna run it back, bro. We're running it back. Another 8-0 conference this year. Florida State is the only comp. We got North Carolina at the crib. North Carolina State is usually a good trap game for us. They played us tough, through the years at points. They beat us 2 years ago. That's because I ain't gonna get into it, bro. But I think we're good, man. We got road games at North Carolina State and Miami. We got our hardest games at home. We got a lot of home games this year. So I think that works in our favor. Back in Charlotte, where you at with it?
Miami's not the same Miami. And in the words of Just Blaze, man, I'm gonna say it like this: ACC has always stood for another Clemson championship. So you see it right. You see it right here. I wore this for a reason.
Another one.
So we in there, man. I'll say Clemson comes out the ACC. Right. We run the table because I think Florida State is going to be probably should be our toughest game based on our schedule. I will say from. You want to do a playoff? Let's go ahead and do the playoff.
Let's do it. We got to do our bracket, but this is the first one before the season, so we got to do our official playoff bracket. Top 4 teams.
Top 4 teams.
Who making it? Who in? Who not? Top 4 first 2 out.
Top 4 first 2 out.
Yep.
Okay, the first 2 out.
Backwards. Pause.
Yeah. Pause on that. I'm gonna go Ohio State.
Out.
Ohio State out.
Okay.
Out of here, man. CJ Stroud out of here. Y'all is too. I'm gonna go Michigan.
Biggest teams out.
Biggest teams out. Oh, biggest. They gonna get no representation. It's gonna be SEC.
Okay.
Alabama, Clemson.
The top four though, the bracket.
Top four.
Yeah.
Ohio State, Michigan, Clemson. Oh no.
Come on, dog.
Come on, man.
Come on now.
Come on,
So-
dog.
Yeah, so they're gonna take care of themselves. Ohio State and Michigan gonna take care of themselves. Not necessarily the way that the college football playoff be voting. All right, so here's my top team. Top team. I'm gonna go Alabama, Clemson. Number three. I'm gonna go Georgia. And I'm gonna throw
Solid. I'll do my four. You pick your natty, then I pick my natty. Since we being bold, this is you played though. This is what we do.
Mhm.
We do it live on the spot. We don't talk about this beforehand. Like, hey, go for the gusto while you in it. So my playoff teams. I think Michigan to make it back. Not sure about Ohio State quarterback situation, even though they don't play nobody but Michigan and Penn State. Michigan should be able to make it back. Georgia can make it back. Alabama quarterback situation still sticky too. But it's Nick Saban, he the GOAT. So I can see Alabama making it. Them three up there. And then I got Clemson. We got it right there.
all day.
So
Oh, is we leaving?
you know what? 'Cause I'm tempted to say USC just because I feel like they gonna get some calls and stuff just to get Caleb Williams in the playoffs to boost the ratings.
Boost the ratings, help
You know
him
what I
get this
mean?
Heisman that they're trying to hand over to him.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got a feeling they gonna do that, but I'm gonna put them on my first two out. I'm gonna put USC on my first two out.
Mm-hmm.
Put Texas at number 11, but I kind of see them if they get their stuff together, Quinn Ewers and them. I can see them as a fringe playoff team.
So you went Texas as a sleeper.
Fringe, yeah. First two out. Who your two out? You got four. Did you pick two out?
Oh well, Clemson. I mean, let's see. I'm gonna say this. So I put Clemson. I think number 2.
Okay.
So a 2 seed. So that means that they're gonna play.
Had Georgia as the 4 seed or 3 seed. One.
One.
Okay, because if you look at it, Michigan number 2 starting off, Bama number 4. So if Michigan kind of clear their schedule, nobody really jump them. They'll beat a Ohio State team that's no worse than 3 or 4 season. So, all right, go ahead and pick the natty then.
Okay.
We doing it, bro. Go ahead and pick it.
So my natty. I'm gonna go. I would love to run. I would have loved to run it back, Alabama, Clemson, right? Because we got so much history there. I think the natty's gonna come down to Clemson, Michigan. It's gonna be a Dabo Harbaugh bowl.
Okay.
Harbaugh bowl.
We're gonna pick the winners, or we're gonna save that.
Dabo Harbaugh.
Picking the winners, or we saving it?
We're gonna save that, man, because we objective.
Okay. Well, let's save it. I'll do mine, and then you do your winner. So for my chip, Contrary to what you said, though, I think it is going to be another Saban Dabo Bowl.
Even Dabo Bowl.
Dabo Saban, bro. I think it's going to be another one. We've got 15, 16, 17, and 18. 4 years in a row.
Oh.
Other than the playoffs and 2 national titles on the line.
I will say this, man. Not Dabo, sorry. Saban, he's doing a lot of tricky stuff, man. He hasn't named a quarterback, man.
Of course, that's what he do.
Yeah. So I think he knows what he's doing. But you said it on our last podcast that Alabama has questions at quarterback.
Yeah,
right.
But he's no stranger to that. So
yeah,
I feel like when it's a year that people kind of have us, this is like the first year in several years that Alabama and Clemson together haven't been like 1, 2, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think this is the year that we both get back, play each other. Your winner at Clemson, Michigan.
And I think it's going to be a tough game because Clemson. Michigan has a good defense, man. They historically has had a good defense.
Yeah.
They have not. They ain't played a defense like we have, man. We got a linebacker crew that, to tell you the truth, I think is top in the nation, man.
2 first team All-Americans.
2 first team All-Americans, and Wade a freshman or sophomore? He's sophomore. He's sophomore. It's gonna be interesting. I think it's a tight game, but I think we pull it out, man. It's gonna be K's gonna have a breakout year. Definitely has the opportunity to be in the Heisman race. We're gonna see how that works out because we got Antonio Williams, man. I'm expecting him to really elevate this year, and we're gonna see some magical things, man. Who you got?
And I really don't like to be a homer in this situation because I want to be objective. So my prediction, man, for the Natty, I had Clemson, Bama, Dabo, Nick, again for episode 5. We had 15, 16, 17, and 18 all in a row. We split right down the middle. 15, we should have won. They got us an onside kick. 16, Deshaun we got the revenge. Him and Hunter Renfro. Shout out. 17, Kelly Bryant. He couldn't handle the defense. 18, 44-16. That's what the ring about. You know what I mean? Trevor Lawrence, freshman. Anyway, so that being said, like every time we've had that quarterback that we need, Deshaun to Trevor, we've won. And handily, almost. Well, we barely beat Bama. I think Kate has the talent and has the potential to be that guy. Given to what Gary Riley did, I feel like they'll connect. I feel like they like peanut butter and jelly. I feel like it's gonna be like that this year. We got weapons. We got a Bo Collins who, if he has a great year, could potentially be a first or second round receiver. And Antonio Williams as a sophomore. Bo Collins, yeah. Antonio Williams as a sophomore. I said on episode 1 he could be first team All ACC and maybe some sleeper All American potential. Like I think he's that talented. Got a tight end play. We got Shipley. He's gonna be one of the best backs in the nation, honestly. And
Bill Maffa. We're gonna see what.
Yeah, and with our defense, we got. I feel like this is the year we can take that crown back, man. I think they're sleeping on us too hard. And I think, they're disrespecting Bama a little bit because they don't got their quarterback situation. I think we figured out. We got a new OC. We just came off a national championship L. You come into a situation with more talent. 5 stars.
Letting me see some explosion out there.
Championship pedigree already.
Yep.
I think we coming back for the crown, baby. I think we coming back for the crown, baby.
We're gonna
Tigers.
Set the tone early, man. This is week 1. We're really gonna see, what everybody's made of. We're gonna see what everybody looks like. There's a lot of new faces and new places. A lot of students have graduated, so we're gonna see some new front lines. We're gonna see some new secondary. So we're gonna see what it's talking about, man. But Keys, man, this is another one.
Another one.
Got another one, man.
After the game, we'll go live on YouTube.
Yep.
We'll go live on YouTube and our IG. Uplayedtho podcast.
Yep.
A recap of the game.
Recap of the game, man. Give y'all a little bit more content, and we're gonna show you how we do it, man, on game day, man.
Yeah.
See how We're gonna show y'all a little bit how we do it, man, and drop some comments in the chat, man. Let us know how y'all get down, man, on game day, man. What your rituals are, you know, how y'all kick it with the fam, kick it with the crew. And we'll be back at y'all next week with another banger.
What's your name, bro?
This is your boy V-Keyz.
V-Keyz.
And this is the
Uplayedtho
podcast. Yeah.
Get on your feet, Tiger fans. Let's get loud. Let's go. Let's get active. Let's go.